Okay, so if you wasn't excited about the latest announcement regarding the Inuyasha sequel, this piece of information that came out might catch your interest and make you really want to check this out when it drops. I mean, I never thought in a million years I would make 3 Inuyasha related videos back to back, but here we are, especially with this news. I had no plans on talking about the anime until it dropped, but we gotta talk about this one, people, because I'm starting to give a little bit of side eye, just a little bit, to Inuyasha and Kagome as parents after this info, baby. Let's talk about it.
I say we gonna do what we do, no matter how you move, make your move.
That's how it be, though. So some character bios for Yashahime, half princess demon. I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. I gotta get used to the title or whatever. But the Inuyasha anime sequel, there's some character bios that came out, and in one of them, it really, wow. I'm not gonna lie. It's making me wonder what the hell is going on with Inuyasha and Kagome. What the hell happened? This, honestly, it's starting to remind me a little bit of Sarada Gaiden from the Boruto stuff, the Naruto Gaiden stuff that happened, because there's just so many questions. Like right now, Japan Twitter is going nuts too after reading these character bios, and there's just so many questions, but there's 3 of them. Let's run down them. I'll save the best for last. I'm sorry, it's just that damn good, but we got 3. We got, I believe it's for Sesshomaru's 2 daughters, and then Inuyasha and Kagome's daughter. So for starters, we got Towa Higurashi, which she is 14 years old. I'm going to win back Setsuna's stolen dream for sure. A modern girl living in the Reiwa era, which, in case you don't know, I believe that's actually the era Japan is currently living in right now. The new reign of the new emperor or king or dictator, whatever they call it over there. A 14-year-old female middle school student. She traveled in time to the present day using the time tree tunnel 10 years ago. She was helped by Sota, Kagome's younger brother, and grew up as his daughter. So wow, not only from what I was hinting at earlier, it seems as though Sesshomaru ain't a good pops either. Like, yo, you got Sota, little ass Sota, you got Sota raising your alright, you know, whatever. So now that's Sota's kid. Let's continue. She is good at martial arts and has had to change schools many times because she starts fights when she's surrounded by bad kids. She is presently enrolled in St. Gabriel Gakuen, the all-girls school. She met Setsuna and Moroha, who came to the present day and is trying to return to the Sengoku period to win back Setsuna's sleep, which from the synopsis we got, I think they mean memories. That's kind of, what do you mean sleep? I'm pretty sure they meant memories, but yeah. She dresses like a boy because it makes it easier for her to fight. She is actually Sesshomaru's daughter living in the Sengoku period. Okay, so that's one of them. It explains the character design that we got, why it looked very masculine like I talked about, which also, by the way, I messed up my memory of Inuyasha. Like I said, I watched it and I watched so much anime and read so much manga that sometimes I get shit off or whatever. If I'm not mistaken, I think, yes, in the end, Inuyasha or Kagome, she went home for a bit, but then eventually she had one more trip and she went to the past so that she could be with Inuyasha. So I believe Inuyasha and Kagome are actually in the feudal era of Japan, and they've stood there this entire time. So they're not actually in the current era, which makes me wonder if it's even a possibility of seeing them, what like Kagome would look like being in that era for all that time. Like, I don't know how long the Inuyasha story lasted, how many years or whatever, but imagine, like, you know, 14 years, 15 years, however long it was between the time that she had these kids or this girl, shall I say, and now, like, I'm interested to see what their character designs are, assuming we even can. We'll get to it, don't worry. Next up, Setsuna, another 14-year-old, which I believe they're supposed to be twins. I don't know, because if they're both 14, it would make sense. And I think in the press release it said they were twins, but again, not really sure. I don't know you. Step back if you don't want to get killed. That sounds like Sesshomaru. 14 years old. She joined the Ghost Extermination Service headed by Kohaku, and her main job is exterminating ghosts. Which, yeah, that was Kohaku's job, you know, from when he was younger or whatever with the family business. She was actually separated from her older twin sister Towa when she was 4, 10 years ago, but she traveled in time to the present day with Moroha 10 years later. She reunites with Towa. However, she has no recollection of her childhood because her sleep was taken by the butterfly of dreams. I still don't know. What do you mean her sleep? Her memories? I don't get it. She does not believe Towa, who claims to be her older sister. That sounds interesting. Together with Towa and Moroha, who are trying to win back Setsuna's sleep, she will return to the Sengoku period. But it is believed that she is just like Sesshomaru in that she is calm, collected, and not moved by events. So opposed to Towa, that is just like, you bad, I'ma kick your ass. Setsuna's like, yo, I'm gonna be posted up right here. Y'all don't fuck with me. I won't mess with you. It is what it is. Whatever. I don't know. Sesshomaru's daughters both sound really dope. I still, Setsuna's design, I still really rock with it. And then last but not least, the reason why I made this video, the character bio for Moroha, who is Inuyasha and Kagome's daughter. And she's 14 years old, which is crazy. What was it? Inuyasha and freaking Sesshomaru decided, yo, we're gonna have kids at the same time. Like, this is gonna be ill as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is on some Boruto shit where all the kids were at the same age. Like, what the hell? When I put lipstick on, I turn into Kuni Kuzushi no Beni Yasha, the red country destroying demon. A 14-year-old bounty hunter. That's dope. So, Inuyasha's daughter's a bounty hunter. I didn't expect that at all, especially with Kagome as the mother, but okay. Each time she exterminates a ghost, she sells the booty. wait. Each time she exterminates a ghost, she sells the booty. So, Moroha, is a bounty hunter by day and a PIMP by night. I didn't know she was pimping these hoes out there in the Sengoku period. No, but it really means the head, fangs, or bodies of ghosts to Shikabaneya Jubei, who trades bounty heads. She uses Yoto, the ghost sword, Kurikaramaru. Her nickname is Bakekoroshi, Ghost Killer no Moroha. So, Ghost Killer Moroha. When she puts on her lipstick that is carried in a shell with a red pearl, she turns into Kuni Kuzushi no Beni Yasha, the red country destroying demon. So, sounds like she's just an animal, which kind of goes into a little bit of like how Inuyasha, you know, demon, human, yada yada, but it's the opposite effect that she gets nuts, opposed to Inuyasha where he would turn human during a full moon, I think it was, and acts very wild. Her personality is cheerful and open-hearted, so she's like Kagome on average, like she's the reverse of Inuyasha basically. She is more worldly than Setsuna and Towa. This is the line right here, people. Y'all ready for this? This is what kind of blew my mind and made me think, what is going on with Inuyasha and Kagome? Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's read it. She is actually the daughter of Inuyasha and Kagome, but she hardly knows her parents because she has lived alone since she was young. What? And what the fuck? Why in the blue hell, if she has both her parents, I mean, granted, I don't know in the Sengoku period if things like, if they acted differently, but if she's 14 and she hasn't known or been around her parents or whatever, lived with them since she was very young, I just don't see Kagome allowing her daughter from like, I don't know what, 10 or 5 or whatever, like, yeah, go live on your own. What is going on? What has happened to Inuyasha Kagome? Like, this definitely gives me Sarada Gaiden vibes. Like, you know, Sarada trying to find who her real mother was and all of that shit. But, I mean, it doesn't say anything about her trying to find out about them or anything like that. But she hasn't lived with them since she was really young. What the hell could happen? Like, it could be the worst case scenario. It could be that Inuyasha and Kagome are both dead because I don't see them. They were lovers, man. Inuyasha's a lover boy. Kagome loved him. I don't see them having a child and just like, yo, you 6 years old, fam. You out of diapers? Go live on your own, fam. I don't see them being shitty parents. So, it could be that they're dead. Which, wow, that would be, boo, bringing a new Inuyasha show and killing off 2 of the main characters. That'd be freaking nuts. But, you know, that's worst case scenario. It could be, which it would be against everything that Inuyasha and Kagome have represented throughout the series, that they're just shitty fucking parents. Maybe Inuyasha and Kagome, they've been having issues and they were like, yo, we can't deal with this little shit. Like, yo, we gotta figure our shit out, which that would be terrible. And I highly doubt that's like the least possibility that they just turned out to be shitty parents. Here's a random theory that I have. What if it's a possibility that since she was younger, Inuyasha and Kagome, or probably it would be like Kagome maybe, I don't know, one of them got really ill and it was possibly contagious. So they were like, yo, let's ship her away. We're gonna have to have her somewhere else, because if not, she could get sick as well. So maybe one of them or both of them are really sick, and it's, you know, they don't want to pass on whatever illness they have to their daughter, or they've been in trouble this entire time and somebody captured them or something and she hasn't been able to be around them, or she got lost and they're just somewhere else that they can't find her, which that's probably also unlikely. But wow, something has happened to Inuyasha and Kagome for their daughter to be on her own in this time period and shit like that. I don't see that happening like that. I see them being great, especially like all the problems that Inuyasha had from his mother not being around and then his father dying, and like I don't see Inuyasha letting his daughter rock out like that. Like something bad has possibly happened to Inuyasha and Kagome based on that one freaking line of that bio about their daughter. Kind of curious what you guys think. Theory time, people. What has happened to them? Why is this little girl on her own and has been since she was real young, that she don't even really know about them like that? It's a possibility like she knows who her parents are, but for X, Y, and Z, she hasn't seen them or whatever. Like, this is bananas, people. I'm 10 times more excited than I was for this after reading that one freaking line. This made this shit even more exciting. Like, there's a reason now why two of the main protagonists of this series aren't around. I also still got to throw in there that I want to see Moroku and Sango. I'm just saying. And your overall thoughts and expectations for this shit. This is sounding exciting. Full 2020, baby. It cannot come fast enough. Or I guess if it's Inuyasha and Sesshomaru having daughters, they come too fast. That's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit the bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links are in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace in, and what the hell happened to Inuyasha and Kagome, damn it?
Everything good always comes to an end. If you stab me in my back, we can never make amends. Trying to move to acceptance, hard to accept it. Mistakes like mirrors, gotta reflect it. I don't wanna fucking leave, but I gotta leave. Leave the maybes to the crazies. Maybe one day there I go admitting something in a subtle way. No more copies, leave without a trace.